And I would wander around in the Capitol thinking, why am I painting the living room? And then Frank said, if you come to work for me, you can work full-time on the war. This is a state legislator saying that. Well, I really liked working for Harvey, and I cried for a week, you know. Oh, but what an opportunity. So, and that's when we started forming the first meeting, which was held in the Assembly chambers. What was the date? February something. February 23rd, 1991. So I had started working for him at the beginning of the year. And we did everything we could to get, I mean, having it in the Assembly chamber was a pretty unusual idea. And as it turned out, 300 people came from around the state. They were pretty well represented. We had a lot of help, and I want to say this. We had help from Fred Risser's office. They were a wonderful help, but they were not the initiators. It was Frank and his office that really put this together. We had a lot of volunteers working with us too, but that's really how it happened. And I don't know that there had been that many meetings happening right in the Assembly chamber. So, but right after that meeting, that meeting occurred, and there were speakers, and but right at that meeting, people said, "Oh, we have to do something to keep this going." So right at that meeting, they elected, and this is a big shock to me, they elected Steve Grongan and I co-chairs. But I thought they had elected Steve Grongan and Frank Boyle co-chairs. No, it was me. Well, and so then I had to go tell Frank that it was me they had elected. And of course Frank was overjoyed because he had enough to do with it. It's not a thing. But he supported the network through those first years. That was, I did constituent work for him, but a good share of my work, and Midge says, oh, you shouldn't say that in public. A good share of my work was working for the Network for Peace and Justice. And